If these walls could talk, they'd speak of extraordinary athletes who play on both sides of the ball. True warriors who launch vicious attacks and impenetrable defenses. They'd tell you about men who can fly. They'd tell you that football doesn't end in February. They'd speak of football in its purest form, the kind played by kids in backyards, only these kids never grew up. They'd tell you that in this game, nothing is out of bounds. They'd tell you there's nowhere to hide. They'd tell that guy in 2G to stop spilling his drink on them. They'd wince, they'd cheer, they'd scream in terror. They'd ask to see a doctor. They'd say less field means more fury, like two pit bulls locked in a cage. They'd tell you that the end zones throw the best parties. They'd tell you that with the nets, nothing is out of bounds. They'd say it's polite to share. They'd tell you it's perfectly okay to act like it's your first time in the end zone, every time. They'd say with field goal posts this narrow, threading the needle is not always done with your hands. If these walls could talk, they'd say you have to see it to believe it.
SPF Indoor Football coming in March.